Hello everyone, this is Aniketh Kesarkar. Hope everyone is doing great. Today we will be talking about how to organize sports events step by step. So the first step to organize any event is do a Recce. So today's video is about how to do Recce. So what do you understand by Recce? Recce is surveying the venue or surveying the ground where you gonna organize the event. You need to know the amenities which are there present nearby the venue. So the first thing which you will do is scout the ground. Whichever area you are gonna organize the event, you have to first make a list of venues present in that city. Suppose you have chosen Kolkata to organize an event. You have to make a list of all the venues which are available on the ground. On the Google Maps, you will get all the contact numbers which you require. If you don't get the contact number, just mark the location where the exact location or the venue is. Maybe out of 10, 5 you get the contact details. You have to call them, ask them for the dimensions. What is the exact dimension of the pitch? Okay. Second thing which you will keep in mind is rent. Third thing which you will keep in mind is amenities which are present on the ground for which you don't have to pay extra. So what do you understand by amenities? Amenities may be if you're organizing a football ground, a football competition, then maybe it will be goalpost, nets, or something which is like A-frame boards which are used to do branding across the venue. If you are doing in cricket, then maybe ball, bat, or stumps, or whichever whatever requirements you require, extra amenities. Once you have asked all these questions, the dimension, the rates, and that is the rent and the amenities, then you have to plan a day on which you are gonna actually go and check all the details which they have mentioned. So first thing you will go once you reach to the ground, first thing you're gonna check is the dimensions. Then you're gonna check the amenities, of course, and you're gonna negotiate for the rent. Once you have taken the picture first, if you are first time, if you are doing the Recce first time, always take photographs in all different directions, especially look at which side the sun is, because when you are gonna do photography in the actual event, you want the branding to be in a place or where the sun, you are getting enough sunlight so that the pictures come really well. Okay. You're gonna check the sun direction, which side is east, which side is north. You're gonna take a note of it. Second thing you're gonna take a note of it is whether there is any possible branding space, whether the venue or the ground is on the road, or if you see any frames which are not used, you can take a note of the dimension. Suppose you want to make a backdrop, and for backdrop you're choosing 12 feet by 8 feet. Okay. You see there are two frames which are available over there, which are let's say 6 feet by 8 feet. Okay. Now if you see the dimension, you are looking for this, but if you see two frames of 6 feet by 8 feet, then you can club them together and make a big backdrop for your event. So amenities like frames which are there available, you can check that. You can check whether the goalpost dimensions, the size which you are requiring, is it fulfilling it or no. Then you're gonna check, then you're gonna take a photograph and a video. This you will use for promotion content. So suppose you want to make an Instagram reel, so take it on portrait as well as on landscape. So you have to take photograph of the venue in portrait and landscape both. You have to take a wider angle, and you have to take the angle in which you are just covering the ground. So one photo for covering the complete venue, one photo covering the complete complex. Okay. Portrait, landscape both. Then you're gonna take a video, pan it. If you are using mobile, then take it like a portrait mode. In a portrait mode, pan the complete ground. uh, and even on the landscape, just take a pan video. So this you can use for promotional video. Okay. You got the media content. Keep this in mind. When you reach there, you have to think of media content, because you have to create a promo video. Okay. Second thing, dimensions. Carry a measuring tape. Okay, 5-meter measuring tape will be suffice. Okay, dimensions of the goalpost, then dimensions of frames, blank frames. So frames is an expensive affair. If you don't know, then it will cost you around 30-35 rupees per square feet if you are renting the frames, the metal one. But if you already have frames, you just have to get the banners and paste it. This is required for branding purpose. Okay. The two things you have done. Third is ground dimension. Okay, goalpost dimension, frame details. Okay, and ground dimension. Okay, fourth thing is media content for promo. I'm writing this pointer so that you don't forget. Okay. Apart from this, once you have done a complete Recce, once you have closed the rent, you have understood how much they are charging you, then you have to go outside and look for nearby food, water, and medical. So the chemist nearby the vicinity, any food stalls. Now why will you require this? Suppose you are short of water, then you can just buy the water from the nearby area. Suppose the food is late and your officials, referees, your organizing team, they are very hungry, then you can arrange the snacks in the close vicinity. So you have to check all these details nearby area. You have to make a good survey about it. If you are organizing national or state championship, then you have to arrange the accommodation of participants also. So check for any accommodation which is in 3 to 5 kilometer area. So go to all the hotels, take the quotation, understand in each room how many people will be staying. Ask them for food deals if they can provide food. If not, then you have to go and find the food makers. You have to build a kitchen area for them. So you have to arrange a spot. You call it caterers. So if you want to get the caterer food, you have to give them the making area where they can create where they can cook the food. There you have to check with the venue if they can. If not, then you have to get a packed food from their respective hotel. Second thing, once food and accommodation is done, transport, logistic. You will require buses for pickup, drop, for transport from hotel to ground to hotel. So you also need to speak to logistic people and get the quotation of that. Fourth, you have to take them for sightseeing. If you want to take them for sightseeing, then you have to look at nearby areas where you can take them for a day or however you propose to create a plan. So these are the small basic details for Recce. In depth, if you want to learn from us, then you can always contact me. I will help you by creating videos. We are also coming up with UA Academy. So basically UA Academy is a portal or channel where you can learn all these details practically whenever we have the next event. So we organize events under the banner of UA Games. So whenever we organize events, we give opportunities to youngsters who want to learn, and they can enroll in the UA Academy and they get to work as a volunteer in our UA Games and learn things practically. Thank you so much for your time. This is the very short basic details for Recce, and whenever you go first time to organize any event, check the venue. Please keep all these things in your mind. Thank you.